How do you create a Python program? This is the Python REPL, also known as the Interactive Python Interpreter. How can I tell it's the Python REPL? Well, the prompt shows 3 greater than signs, which indicates that we're in the Python REPL. Typing all of your code in the Python REPL is pretty limiting. Our code disappears right after we've typed it. And if we'd like someone to be able to import our code as a module, they can't. Let's make a Python program. A program is a file with code in it that you can run to get something done. A script is a name for a small program. A command line script is a script that can be run from your computer's command prompt or terminal. Python programs are written in code editors. You can use Visual Studio Code, Sublime Text, PyCharm, Notepad++, or any other text editor that's meant for writing code. You don't need a special code editor just for writing Python programs. Any code editor will work. Let's open up a code editor and make a new file called hello.py. I'm using my favorite code editor here, called Vim. It's based on an ancient and complex editor that was invented before the internet. This is my favorite text editor that I've been using for years, but I wouldn't recommend it for most programmers. Now that we have our new hello.py file open in our favorite code editor, let's type a single string and then save the file. To run this program, we can open up the command prompt program on Windows or the terminal program on Mac and Linux, and then we'll navigate to the directory where we saved our program by using the cd command to change directories. We'll then run this program by typing Python 3 and the name of our Python file. That didn't do anything. The hello world string that we wrote in our file didn't print. Why not? Running code in the Python REPL automatically prints out the result of that code for us. But when we're running a script, we have to use Python's print function whenever we want to print. Let's use Python's print function to print that string out. Now if we go back to our terminal or command prompt window and run our program again, we'll see hello world printed out. Note that we need to be at our system command prompt to launch a Python program. If we type Python 3 hello.py within a Python REPL, we'll see an error. That command isn't valid Python code. We need to be outside of Python in order to launch a Python program. I can tell that I'm at my system's command prompt because I see a $sign at the end of my prompt, instead of the 3 greater than signs that I see within the Python REPL. That $sign prompt just happens to be the default system prompt on my machine. Different systems often have different prompts. For example, on Windows, the prompt usually ends with a single greater than sign. Also keep in mind that the command we need to type to run Python sometimes differs on different machines. If you're on Windows, depending on how you installed Python, you may need to type py instead of Python 3 to launch Python. You can create Python programs by making a file in your code editor with a .py extension. Single-file Python programs are often called scripts. You can run Python scripts using your system's command prompt or terminal program.